They assumed that Bambi would keep quiet because young Jock was too afraid to confront Stevie J. Well, guess what? Jock just showed up with receipts so dirty that they will cause your screen to fog up, and instead of asking Stevie to explain, he's daring him to lie once more. Run your mouth one more time, Stevie. I swear, I'll leak every second of that hotel tape and the voice notes. Watch me. That's not gossip. That's Jock's true threat. And it's reverberating through every direct message, group chat, and disorganized fan page. Tonight, Bambi's secret footage is just a trailer. Jock has threatened to cancel the entire season if Stevie J doesn't sit down and stop talking. Before you jump ahead, consider what exactly Stevie J did in that room and how deep Bambi's camera roll is going to stay. Because tonight, Jock isn't just spilling tea, he's pouring gasoline and setting the entire love and hip-hop circus on fire. And Stevie is about to wish that this footage remained hidden forever. Ever wonder how many secrets are hidden behind expensive reality TV contracts and fancy hotel carpets? Tonight, we're not talking about a trivial argument or a Jock's typical side hustle, rumors. Rather, it's about a grown man who is so humiliated and angry that he's threatening to drag Stevie J's ego, according to an anonymous makeup artist on set. Let's call her Miss S. Bambi had been collecting dirt for weeks because she knew Stevie J's mouth moved faster than his loyalty, and she wanted backup if things went wrong. However, things didn't just go wrong. They spun into the underworld. This is the hidden footage. It's through the same mud Stevie made Bambi crawl through. Every camera phone from Atlanta to LA is aimed directly at it. This is what nobody, not even Mona Scott's scriptwriters, ever planned for Bambi. Shows Stevie J promised Bambi a production cut if she agreed to put Jock under the bus on camera. When she refused, he doubled down, used sweet words, cheap champagne, and the same old snake tricks. However, this is where Stevie went wrong. He never checked the bag Bambi dropped at the foot of the bed. Fast forward to 2 nights ago, and a small clip leaks for 3 seconds. Just Bambi's voice whispering, "Turn it off, Stevie." Fans went crazy, but he didn't even bat an eye. He called his lawyer, his cousin, and his plug and told them, "Get the rest of that tape. I'm done letting this man play me." Like Jock's team has been editing, labeling, and storing every raw second of Bambi's hidden footage behind closed doors. From half-spoken confessions to outright threats, they have Stevie on digital life support. The best part is that Jock is telling everyone with a phone, "I'm dropping it all if this man so much as tweets my name again." People close to Jock say he's not bluffing. He's been harboring resentment since Stevie pulled that dubious remix stunt last year. You recall how Stevie told a club promoter that Jock was too washed up to headline a gig? Pocketed the entire amount for himself. And now he has a weapon that makes all of Stevie's petty power moves appear to be TikTok pranks. Meanwhile, Stevie is scrambling, having fired his last assistant for knowing too much, ghosted 2 tapings, and even tried to call Bambi directly. But insiders claim she didn't even answer, sending him a voicemail instead. Talk to Jock. He's your problem. Rumor has it that Mona Scott is going crazy. According to a production source, she's called 3 emergency meetings this week alone. VH1 wants the footage buried, and Stevie wants it. Spee wants, but Jock wants a confession or a war. He's already posted a mysterious story about some men folding when receipts drop. You would think that would be the end of it, but this is Jock we're talking about. He's gone from Loki Savage to full public execution mode. Fans caught him live last night, buzzing off Crown Royal, ranting to 30,000 viewers. Stevie a king, but wait until you see the clown behind the crown. Within an hour, the Stevie scandal began to trend. And Bambi's name began to rise as well, but she's keeping quiet despite spilling. Stevie believed that an untouchable Jock was going to touch him. Producers are aware that this is an extinction level event for their golden boy. And Stevie's lawyers are writing cease and desist letters more quickly than Jock can type captions. However, lawyers are powerless to stop leaks, and Jock's camp is prepared to flood the timeline if pressured. According to one insider, Jock is even planning a mini documentary series called No More Puppets: The Day I Snatched Stevie Strings, which he is allegedly selling to YouTube and some streaming apps. Picture Jock narrating every filthy receipt in 4K while Stevie J hides behind a lawyer and a ring. Slight apology now. You may be wondering if this threat is real or just a clout-chasing, messy old drama. Well, buckle up, because according to sources, the footage is more than just bedroom talk. It includes voice memos, cash handoffs, and one crazy snippet in which Stevie J jokes about paying off a reunion producer to stage a fake fight. If that goes viral, good luck telling the network that Stevie fans will devour it like hot wings at Magic City. TikTok's full of breakdowns, reaction memes, and slowed audio edits. Twitter is a battlefield for the half-sarked team, with Stevie defending their toxic king, $50. The next clip shows him begging you to be ready. And if you think Stevie J is just going to roll over and take this humiliation, think again. He's been calling in favors, promising hush money, and even threatening to drag Jock's old cheating receipts back. One cryptic direct message read, Team Jock encouraging him to leak everything, and stuck in the middle Bambi, who ironically is about to look more powerful than she ever did as a storyline side chick as the tension boils. Atlanta is tired of Jock's player reputation, but a video proving Stevie rigged the show drama is fresh gold. So here we are, Jock's locked in laughing. Positions, Stevie shaking and deleting, and Bambi sitting pretty with all eyes on her. The network is hoping that the fans remain perplexed long enough to profit from the biggest scandal since Carly Red's cry face. What comes next? Well, brace yourself, because if you think this is the worst, you haven't seen anything yet. The clip that began all of this chaos. Bambi's shaky hotel footage has received 3 million views by dawn. Bloggers are dissecting every frame, examining the carpet, the champagne bottle, and even the blurred-out room service tray, as if it were a CSI Atlanta crime scene. One gossip page posts a side-by-side shot of Stevie smirking on stage at the last reunion versus Stevie, half naked in that hotel suite, pleading with Bambi to simply remove it. Baby, and I'll fix everything. Savage, savage, liar, liar, boxers on fire. Stevie J still believes he is untouchable. Lol. Jock has time today, and he's ignoring the phone calls, Mona, and his own PR team because he's too busy adding fuel to the fire he started. According to an insider, Jock has been holed up at his home studio drinking brown liquor straight, pacing like a pastor before Sunday service, practicing exactly how he's going to spill these receipts. And he intends to recount every detail himself. His inner circles are split, with his manager practically sobbing, "Bro, one slip and Stevie's lawyers will sue us into forgetfulness. When the dust settles, I'll be the one laughing." Jock simply chuckles and mutters to everyone brave enough to ask him to calm down. "I've been broke before, and I've never been embarrassed like this." He's going to pay, and the world is going to watch behind the scenes. Bambi's staying icy silent, refusing interviews and turning down podcast invites. But don't get it twisted, she's still moving chess pieces. A hairstylist claims Bambi told her that Stevie thought he could buy my silence. The internet loves a good downfall, and Stevie J just offered to be the main event, but not everyone is applauding. According to a junior producer, Mona Scott, the queen of controlled chaos is done playing referee, and she's calling heavy hitters at VH1 to brace for impact. The production budget is tanking, sponsors are spooked, and crew members are threatening to strike if the event goes ahead. Fans are giddy with anticipation for the TikTok duets that appear every minute. The set becomes violent once more. And the network's legal team is really worried about film that has surfaced that shows them allowing drama. They vowed not to write it, but guess who's sticking a stick straight at that legal bear during another drunken Instagram live? He added bluntly, "You all think Mona is innocent? I watched this next drop. and she signed the checks and knew everything Stevie did. If they want to cut me off the show, they better cut off my microphone too, because I'm not going to stop talking. You could almost hear Mona pacing her office floor and popping Tums. And if Jock keeps dragging her name, he won't just ruin it. Stevie J's damage control appears increasingly pitiful by the hour. He attempted to post a Bible quote about forgiveness, but it backfired spectacularly with the top comment, "Forgive you, baby. We're watching the footage while you pray." Stevie will let fans know how fake the entire show is once they experience the real behind-the-scenes scandal. Then he tried threatening defamation. His lawyer even sent Jock a cease and desist. Jock posted it on Instagram with a caption, "Cease this desist. He's invincible." Or maybe unhinged, but either way, unstoppable sells. One reporter managed to catch Stevie J outside his studio last night. Paparazzi lights hit his face, and boom, the same man who'd once strutted through red carpets with two girls on each arm now looked like he hadn't slept since Jock's first threat. The reporter asked, "Do you have anything to say about the leaked footage?" Stevie's sole response was, "You believe whatever you want." Since day one, this man has been envious and wishes he pushed past the cameras, hopped into a black SUV, and left a trail of memes behind him. Meanwhile, at 3 a.m., Jock makes a shocking move by posting a grainy clip of Stevie sitting on a hotel couch, looking half drunk and mumbling something about keeping Bambi on the show to ruin Jock's story arc. He ends it there with a caption, "Imagine what I haven't shown you all yet." If the first leak sparked a bonfire, this teaser ignites an inferno by sunrise. Stevie's name is trending alongside Cancel Stevie and Dar Jock. Jock is lurking in his comments section like a petty king, responding to random fans with winks, flames, and cryptic lines like the rest drops Friday. Oh, don't say I didn't warn you. Bambi's ex-best friend, a real snake if the streets are to be believed, tries to join the chaos as well, going live and claiming that Bambi manipulated Jock to drop this dirt because she's bitter and broke. But Jock's army of fans shuts her down immediately. For now, Stevie is cornered like a wounded wolf and tries to call an emergency meeting with Mona and the network. He offers to pay Bambi off again and begs for a special episode where he can clear the air and turn the story around in his favor. But the suits smell blood in the water. One anonymous executive allegedly told Mona, "If Jock leaks get us record ratings, we aren't stopping him. Let them fight." He sells. As a result, Stevie's camp is fumbling NDAs, like they're wet. As ugly as this is, every view is money, every share is money, and the fans want blood. However, there's one thing that no one is discussing yet. If Jocks has this footage, what else does he have? Rumor has it that Bambi didn't just record Stevie. She also recorded private conversations with cast members, secret payments, and possibly even Mona herself coaching scenes. If Jock decides to drop that, the Love and Hip Hop brand might never recover from that hole. The question now isn't whether Stevie will fall. The real question is, when Jock is done burying him, will he torch the entire empire just for fun? The fans have their front row seats, popcorn ready, and Twitter fingers locked and loaded for whatever bomb Jock drops tomorrow at midnight. And just when you think that's all he has, oh honey, sit tight because this man didn't call it part 1 for nothing. And just when you thought this explosive mess couldn't happen, possibly twist any deeper, trust me baby, because when Bambi's secret footage went viral online, it didn't just damage Stevie J's reputation, it also revealed a vault of resentment, broken trust, and half-buried secrets that the entire Love and Hip Hop community tried so hard to keep under wraps. Word on the street is that young Jock didn't just call Stevie J in a rage. Instead, he called every contact he had in Atlanta to find out who had originally filmed Bambi. This wasn't just a casual behind-the-scenes clip, though. Rumors have it was recorded during a private conversation that was never Bambi. let's just say, isn't sitting pretty, sipping wine, and waiting for the storm to pass. Sources say she's hired a new crisis PR manager and even threatened to hire a lawyer if Jock or Stevie tries to blame her for embarrassing the family girl. Jock is reportedly quietly offering hush money to hush the leak, but once it's on the internet, it's too late. You know, this man will flip every table in the city to find out who dared to deceive him behind his back. In the meantime, Stevie J continues to post cryptic Instagram stories with R&B slow jams and fake motivational quotes, acting as though he is unconcerned. However, behind the scenes, the man is sweating profusely. And the Jocks people are cornering mutual acquaintances, cross-checking phone records, and pressing for answers that no one wants to give because if it turns out that Stevie J had any involvement in leaking Bambi's tape, he's not only risking a friendship, but also the possibility of being blacklisted by Atlanta's closest inner circles. Carly's shady Instagram Live, which incidentally received 500,000 views in less than an hour, revealed that Jock's relationship with Bambi had more layers than fans realized. She hinted at side flings, deleted texts, and even a private hotel meet between Stevie and Bambi that Jock allegedly was unaware of until the footage surfaced. Yes, that's the same Carly who has made a career out of using receipts and side-eye interviews. She's threatening to share her own version of how this scandal actually began. Speaking of betrayal, we're talking about a three-way PR bloodbath that is poised to engulf love and hip-hop in scandal for the next 6 episodes. Don't think Rashidita remains silent either. She entered the mess with her typical calm anti-energy, reposting Bible quotes and discussing forgiveness and healing. But believe me, behind closed doors, she's telling Bambi to keep her phone on silent and her lawyer on speed dial. Meanwhile, fans are consuming this like free popcorn, and conspiracy theories are exploding on Twitter. Everyone has a theory, but no one has the whole truth yet. But let's not forget Jock himself, who has gone from half-serious comedic relief to full-blown savage overnight. He's made veiled threats in interviews, sidestepped direct questions, and then dropped one bombshell that no one saw coming. If he discovers Stevie J's behind this leak, he won't just handle it in private. He'll drag Stevie's name through every possible scenario. Stevie J is attempting to undermine Jock because of an old money feud. The tension in Atlanta is so high that clubs that once booked Jock and Stevie together are quietly canceling their joint appearances because promoters are afraid a fight might break out backstage if these two share a green room. Bambi is caught in the middle of defending herself on social media, posting ambiguous captions about betrayal and self-love while fans tear her apart in the comments. Podcast every radio station and every court hearing if he has to. Some people say Jock is bluffing, while others say he's dead serious. The entire video has been leaked, but there's also an uncut version that insiders claim is 10 times messier. One of Jock's friends made a mistake on Instagram Live, boasting that the real tape contains conversations that could ruin more than just Jock and Stevie Weir talking about names that haven't even been brought up yet. Once that raw clip leaks, be prepared for this petty reality TV drama to turn into a multi-lawsuit battleground. According to rumors, Jock's next move is to do a sit-down interview, which will be filmed in a backroom barbershop. Fans are already setting reminders to count down the days until Jock goes nuclear on Stevie J and possibly Bambi as well. As for Stevie J, he's acting cool but discreetly calling up old friends in damage control mode. And his team is rushing to pull old favors with gossip bloggers, trying to bury the narrative before Jock's barber chair confession hits 1 million views. However, the streets are hungry, baby, and no amount of hush money or fake apologies can stop a scandal once it gets started. The next chapter will make this leaked clip look like a Disney blooper reel, with young Jock locked and loaded, Stevie J cornered, and Bambi, well, she might be the only one left with a glimmer of hope. But for now, stay tuned because this story is far from over. And trust me, the ending will be spectacular. The Atlanta rumor mill is just getting started. Bloggers are stalking club parking lots. Fake fans are secretly recording FaceTime calls. And messy insiders are ready to leak even more receipts the moment they receive a cash offer.
Break the
Internet all over again. And there you have it, people. The receipts, the rumors, the side eyes, and the dirt they never thought would see daylight. Young Jock just turned Stevie J's whole cool guy persona into a warning. And Bambi, baby girl, with the entire internet watching, your next move better be chess instead of checkers. Don't just sit there with your phone in your hand. Instead, leave your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think Jock's threats are real? Or is this just another love and hip-hop publicity circus gone nuclear? Is Stevie J a mastermind villain? Or was he set up by someone even more cunning? And if you made it this far, you're officially messier than the cast, and I love that for you. So hit the like button, hit subscribe if you live for chaos, and ring that bell so you never miss when we drop the next jaw-dropping update. And is Bambi really an innocent victim here? Or is she playing everyone like a fiddle to stay relevant while her name is hot?